All right, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Hidden Gems back behind the camera, behind the
Yes,
mic.
sir. Yes, sir.
Today I am interviewing Angelo Kambala, lights out shooter. This summer he has been playing with Dream Vision. He
Yes,
is a
sir.
California native. Some of you might have heard of him. A lot of you I know for a fact really are not really don't know him that well, but saw him at Who Wants to Smoke. He finally came to Dallas, got a chance to put direct eyes on him. I mean, well, actually, I say you finally came, but I saw you last year with Las Vegas Prospects. So, just finally got a chance to really reach out and start my little interview. And I said, who better than one of the top shooters I tried to get in touch with last year, you
Of
know?
course.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and interview him, play a little
Uh,
detective, see what he's about. What's going on, Angelo?
Not much. Really, just blessed for the opportunity for this interview. You know, me, you have a rapport since my freshman year. See me in the border league, cutting it up when
Man,
I was at Coronado. And funny thing is, I'm actually not a California native. I live in
what?
Vegas.
My
Yeah.
fault.
Nah, you're
Okay.
good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
I
You're
know
good.
y'all
You're
don't.
good.
I know you're right next to each other, but I
Yeah,
know.
it's touching. No, but like you said, this year came to the Who Wants Smoke tournament. I shot great off pick and rolls. I was doing my thing. It was a great opportunity. I love Dallas. Every time I go there, I shoot lights out. I don't know what it is about the gyms. I love it there, but I never
Definitely
miss
back on
Dallas.
the scene every year, man. No lie.
Every time.
Last year with the circuit, you killed. I think you killed just about every 16U team that you went in front of. And I
Yeah,
heard some kids like, man, where's this kid? I was like, man, wait a second. He looks familiar. You weren't the just shiftiest guy and you weren't the most athletic, but it was like everything he did was just precision based. I mean, it was very methodical, and I mean, the ability to get that shot off was amazing. And this year, it's no different. As a matter of fact, it's increased in my eyes.
exactly. No, same thing. You know, my dad always told me, there's always someone that's gonna be stronger than me, faster than me, who thinks more than me in the game. There's always somebody out here. So you gotta be able to get to your spots and be able to do it repetition. You gotta be able to knock it down multiple times. For me, honestly, the hardest thing for me is knocking down the open shot. Being a shooter, I'm so used to something being in my face. The open ones are the ones that mess me up the most. So I'm not even gonna lie to you. But no, just I'm being a hidden gem, like you said yourself. Always just sneaking around, and then I'm just waiting for my opportunity. God's got it all in His hands, and just
Well, let
waiting.
me start off by saying this. You introduced yourself as far as at the beginning when we saw you at the Border League for Coronado. All right, and you were playing alongside of Jalen.
Oh,
Um,
Jaden Hardy.
Jaden Harden. I apologize. My apologies. But and I mean, I remember you coming out early in the game, just like let's be honest. All right, shots weren't falling for him and others immediately. And I mean, within about a couple of minutes of the game, you knocked down a couple of mid ranges. I remember people, and it was just obvious that okay, who is this kid? And they kept saying, "Oh, he's a freshman." Blah blah blah. So of course, at that time, you had no ranking. You just came out of nowhere, basically. A little
Yeah.
small, quick, light skinned kid with all this hair on his head, and people like, wait a second, at halftime, how is he the leading scorer? What's going on? And you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
after that game, I think you had like 20 something points. You were pretty much the high scorer, weren't you?
No. So that game, if it was Border League, was it? No, Border League. I got
Right.
the I was the second highest scorer. I had 20, and then we were playing Chet Holmgren at the time,
Yes,
and we were
yes.
this that was our first game, and I got subbed out. I got back in. There's like 30 seconds left. I think we're up two, and Chet's dribbling the ball down the court, and like he's tall, so I was like, I missed it. I missed the steal the first time. I came back and I got the steal. And my big man at the time was Cyrus Grady. He's in my class. Got the steal, and then ball game. It was over. But
Yeah.
just like playing alongside Jaden too. Like he's like from him being a shooter. Like everybody knows, like great scorer. He's going to be in the draft this year. Like some of the things that he taught me too. Like you need to be able to get it off faster since I'm smaller, and just like you need to always be confident. Like you can't let dang, I missed a shot. And like I just have to stay in rhythm always. Just always like be happy that I'm able to play basketball. Like that was the thing that with him, he was like, "Oh, I don't care if you miss, just keep shooting. That's
All
what you
right.
do." I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Well, that's definitely some good words of advice, man. Definitely coming from a future pro, because we've seen it in his high school career and now in his G League career. I mean, he's definitely up on the blocks for draft. I can
Yeah,
possibly see a lottery pick, if not definitely a first round by my
that's that.
estimate. You know,
Yeah,
but let's go ahead and get into it. So, they call me hidden gems. So, found me a hidden gem outside of Texas, man. Tell me this. All right. So let's start off. I'm gonna do 2 years. Okay. So last year when you really, I mean, no one really knew you as a freshman. Let me ask this. Did anything happen as far as recruitment or anything after the border league?
freshman year, freshman year, it was kind of weird because it was a COVID year, so it was like, so we played and like colleges weren't really like they weren't talking to me, but like some coaches like my pictures, and then like some on Twitter, and I'm like, okay. And at the time, I didn't know that coaches aren't able to contact me, but they can contact like through a third party. So I'm like, what? Like, what? Why? Okay, if he's liking my stuff, why isn't he coming to talk to me? And so my mom had to break it down for me, and they were like, Mom, like he's not allowed to do that yet. And then sophomore year, playing with Vegas Elite on the circuit, uh, Dixie State, they started looking at me. That's one of my scholarships that I have right now. Well, Utah Tech now to change the name, but they started looking at me. And then right now I got my scholarship, and we have a great rapport back and forth with the coaching staff. I love the coaching staff, and yeah, that's really about it.
All right. Well, fast forward a little bit. All right. You came down here, rec shop at the Circuit League. The 16U, not 17. 17 did their thing. With you know, my mind begets me. It's been a long day dealing with class. I told you I'm a teacher and a coach, so it's been a lot of things on my mind. But coming up here last summer with Vegas prospects. All right. Let's start with this. Who
Oh
was your
no, I
top
was playing. I was
performer?
playing. I was playing with Vegas Elite at the time. Playing with Vegas Elite, not prospects.
Vegas Elite. I said Vegas prospects. My bad. Vegas
Nah, you're
Elite.
good. You're good. No, you're good. No, the toughest team that I'd say that we played in that tournament was definitely Team Griffin. We play them. I always, every time when I go to Texas, I always play them, and they just love being able to run for our money, regardless team that I play with. They're always shooters. They're huge. They're always good. They
By
have a
chance,
great squad over there.
remember who the most difficult person the toughest person on the team? Not that you guarded, just the best player on the team.
Okay, I'll say. Ooh, I don't know. I'll probably say their shooter, my guy, Drew Steffi. He's a Texas Tech commit. My guy, knockdown shooter, lights out, 6'5". You put your hand down, it's over with. It's going in. And me and him have 3-point battles all the time. Like we'll go tit for tat all the time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was talking to his dad, and I said, "Hey man, I think I might have just seen at the Who Wants to Smoke." I told Matt, I was like, "Hey man, I think I might have just seen, the second best shooter in the state right now." He was like, "Oh, who?" I said, "Kambala." He said, "Oh no, no, no." And funny thing is, when I said that, not only did he say no, 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 then Shelby, Noah Shelby's dad came by. He's like, "No, no, no, he's a better shooter." Now Matt was a little hesitant, but no, Shelby was like, "No, he definitely can shoot. He can play." I was like, "All right, all right." So hey, pay a little homage and hey, giving respect out on both sides. You
Of
got to.
course.
That's good. Well, I tell you what. Fast forward one more year. This year you came to town, rec shop with Dream Vision. All right.
Sure.
You and Deedon, I believe is how you pronounce his name.
Yeah. We call him DJ because he's a junior. So
Okay, DJ.
yeah.
You and DJ Rick Shop, dynamic duo. Once y'all got past that first game, I mean, it was curtains. Once he got past, I love the kid and everything, but over dribbling a little bit into some press situations. Once he got out of that, I mean, it was a runaway for the rest of the game and the rest of the games. Who was the toughest opponent you played that weekend?
Actually, I would say it'd be a tie between Team Griffin again. We played them again, and Houston Hoops played them at 8 a.m. on Mother's Day, and so that being 8 a.m. And since I'm a West Coast kid, the time difference is crazy. And I was like, oh, got to get up, stretch.
Yeah.
But no,
Like 6 o'clock y'all's time, huh?
yeah, it was like 6 o'clock. But It was
Hey man,
great,
what you
great
doing, man?
competition.
What you got the phone on?
Nah. It's on this little platform. Like, every time I get a notification on my phone, it falls over. But
Oh, I got you. I got you.
yeah. No, but no, great. Both of them great teams. They're whooping everybody in the EYBL, and being able to play them, that was just a blessing. And be able to get the W in both games was a blessing. So showed not dissing anybody, but saying that some Adidas teams can hold up with the EYBL teams just a little bit.
Definitely had a battle of the brands over there at the Who Wants
Yeah,
to Smoke.
yeah,
Buff is a great program. I mean, he runs a great show, and
yeah.
he has some of the best matchups. That's why I always feel like I have to be at his little showcases and whatnot, because I mean he gets you what you want to see.
Exactly.
Out of all of his matchups. So big shout out to him. Big hands up. I mean, one of the best to do it right now. Got to show love. But okay,
He's got to bring that tournament to Vegas. Packed
well,
out.
he's a California native, so don't put it past him. He's always talking about he got some things in motion, so don't put it past him. May not be in Vegas, but
Cali, hey, anyone on the West Coast, we'll do it.
Hey, that's a bet. That's a bet. All right. Well, I tell you what. So we talked about the best teams. We talked about. Tell me this: Who was the toughest player that you either had to guard or that you saw the weekend of Who Wants to Smoke?
What is his name? It's this kid on Midwest Pro. I forgot his name.
The point guard.
The guard with the arm sleeve. Where's the arm sleeve?
Oh my gosh, I forgot his name, but yes, I know exactly who you're talking to. I think it's Brock. It's Brock. Yes. Hey, that kid. I definitely want to get an interview with him, but he is a handful. And I mean, when I say he did a lot of work, it was one of the best back and forth battles that I saw, because I didn't make y'all's. I saw it on Baller TV, but when I saw him play Utah Prospects.
I was watching that game. He was.
And in that second half, see Quentin Mesa, I believe that's his name, Quentin Mesa. He came out, he's always been a pass first guard for Prospects. So he facilitates, gets people open. But, who was it? The two guard, he took forever and a day to get going. That first half was so slow for them. They started off when I came in, I think they were 19 down. With 5 minutes left.
Yeah, because that's when I saw you, because I played next.
Yeah.
That's when I saw you.
Now I was like, what's going on? And dudes was passing up shots and whatnot. I was just like, what is going on? And all of a sudden, Mason came out second half and he became more aggressive, getting to the line, just putting people, giving up the ball in positions where they had no choice but to put it up. You couldn't deny yourself that shot. And the two guard, I forget his name, but yeah, he started scoring. He started becoming way more aggressive. And then Mason and Brock had probably like a 3-minute back and forth. And it was just like Mason hit about 3 threes, but dimed like 4 or 5 times. And Brock was doing the same. And it was just like, okay, now we've got to.
Brock's vision was crazy. Like I was guarding him. And I was like, all right, I got this one. I put it, and it didn't even go through my hands. It went right over my head, full court dime. And I was like, wow. Like I was impressed, because I've had teammates who do the same thing, but when it happened to me, I was like, okay, yeah, he's nice, he's good.
And see, so those are some of the things that I definitely key in on, because I like watching guards. I've always been a guard. I'm a small dude, so I look for IQ, and my IQ is off of decision making. Being able to anticipate plays, spotting the mismatches immediately and quickly. You know what I'm saying? Those are tell me someone's IQ. Okay, where are you going? Do you already have a plan? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That type of stuff. And he was hitting it on. He was firing on all cylinders. I mean, he was on top of it, boy. I tell you, it was something else. Give me 1 second. I'm over here trying to look him up, man. Midwest Pro, right?
Yeah, Midwest Pro.
Yeah, and I'm about to, because I gotta get his name, because he was definitely one of my favorites, man. Not Owen Freeman. No. This dude was, yes, he definitely deserves some praise, man, and he deserves a lot of recognition. I mean, hands down. But no, definitely you DJ, um, Brock and Quentin. I know Quentin always goes under the radar because he's not very offensive and whatnot. But I love watching y'all run the point guard position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
More so as a skilled scorer, because I love the way he can kind of manipulate the defense and pull them out as he wants to and get to the rim.
yeah,
But the one thing I wish I had seen a little bit more of was his shot. He doesn't shoot it a lot. I mean, I've seen a couple of pull-ups, but he doesn't really shoot that thing. And it's
yeah.
almost because, I mean, why when you
When he gets to the basket
to the
effortlessly.
rim? Exactly. That's his name, Brock Harding. Brock Harding. I got to reach out to him, man. But definitely, man. So okay, so definitely okay. So Brock was probably the toughest opponent guard that you saw.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Well, tell me this. I'm just curious. What do you think about the Dallas talent?
I mean, I love it. I love it because to me, basketball is a game where you're able to express yourself, have fun, and occasionally talk mess and have it be friendly. And like, oh yeah, I'm better than you. No, you're not. And like clash heads. I've never. Every time I step into Dallas, nobody ever backs down, and I love it. Like,
Okay.
okay, we're gonna see who's better, and then like we'll talk too. And I'm like, oh yeah, I love it. I'm loving it. Great.
I gotta love it. Yeah. All right. So tell me this, man. So where do you get your basketball mentality from?
Oh, honestly, my mom. My mom's my rock.
Right.
To me, it's why am I gonna have my mom go through the struggle to pay for college when I know I can go get it for free? I love my mom more than you love yours, and I'm gonna show you why. So
All right. Well, I saw your dad there. I know he's a big supporter. And one of the
yeah,
games next to him, and I just heard him say something. I was like, Angelo's dad? He was like, yeah.
and that's the funny thing. He doesn't yell. He'll be like say like a play's dead. He'll be like, Angelo, come here. I'll be like, all right. And he'll be like, you're not shooting it right. You're shooting flat. And then I'm like, okay, fix it. And I
Yeah.
said like,
But it wasn't really yell. It was more like he was sitting over there. He was like, what in the world? What? I was like, Angelo's dad? He was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then your mom walked up afterwards. So it was definitely a funny situation. But yeah,
yeah,
man. That's a bad, man. I'll tell you what, right now, I know you said Dixie State, or it used to be called Dixie State and whatnot. Who else is interested in you, showing interest in you?
SEU. I've talked to Butler a couple times. Oh snap! Talked to Butler a couple times. My bad. Talked to Butler, SEU, Southern Alabama, Cal Poly. Trying to think. That it? Yeah. Oh no, UCSB and Portland State. That's good. Yeah.
So it's fair to say a lot of low majors and mid majors though. Right?
Yeah.
And what was it that they said that they liked most about you? I mean,
Oh,
because
they really they're saying they're loving my shot making ability, and always the positivity aspect, and just being so confident. Like because they're saying like a lot of kids that we recruit, like one bad play and their head goes down. They're like with you throw a turnover, you're like my bad, and you start smiling, and you're like okay, you get the ball back, and then I go get it back, like just different things like that. And they like that I'm a great on ball defender. A lot of people don't like to play defense. I take that personally. I'm not gonna let you have a 45-point game on me. No, sir. It's not now.
yeah,
Having
and
25, that's yeah.
no, but you know what? You're not the biggest kid out there. But if they go back and they watch how you play defense on some of those guards and whatnot, your hands are quick. You don't mind contact, which I love. All right.
Yeah.
I've enduring a little contact, but I can honestly say that you understand spacing, and some of that may come from being able to create your own shots, so you kind of know how to get into somebody else's to kind of hinder theirs,
Yeah, exactly.
and of course nothing else is lateral movement. I love the quickness of your quick feet on defense. I saw it. I take notice of those things, so definitely a plus on my end. So that's great. Now, which of those schools have actually offered you? Let me ask that.
Utah Tech and Houston Baptist. Houston Baptist was my first offer. They were that was like end of sophomore summer going into junior year, and then Utah Tech. They were my most recent.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, tell me this. All right. Now we know you're a shooter. All right. So aside from that, give me two of your other strongest skill sets on the court.
I'd say a great on-ball defender, and and a great leader. A lot of guards, they don't like to use their voice, projected voice. They think they're being mean to their teammates because some kids can't take constructive criticism, and so at that point, like you're able to do that. So
Okay. What are three things that you feel you might need to work on?
definitely slowing down. Like sometimes, like I get into my mindset, like okay, if I could beat my guy, I just need to go 100 miles per hour and just take him off. And a lot of I really would say a lot more ball screen action. I think I'm good at it, but for at like an elite level, I need to become more better, a lot more better at it. And then sometimes my decision.
Let me ask you this, Angela. When you say off of the ball screen, would you be talking about like coming off a little wider or a little quicker?
Probably a little bit more sharper.
Okay. Yeah.
A little bit more sharper. Probably like when I pass it off, cut off, come more instead of like east to west, more north to south. Because a lot of times when I come off the ball screen, I'm coming out and it gets time for the guard that's defending to get back in front. Say if I'm going north, I can just hit it and go. And then probably the third thing is finishing around the basket. Sometimes I'll make a great move and then I give my defender I bail him out by missing the layup or missing the floater. And
right.
so just doing that. I feel like once my game becomes more complete, it's gonna be over for a lot of people.
Definitely. Got you. All right. So what do you say you bring to your school and your AAU teams, individual? Like what is it that you give to your school? And by the way, what school are you at right now?
I'm at Liberty High School in Las Vegas.
Okay. And so what do you bring to your school?
I'll say to my school, I bring leadership, elite shooting. One of the other elite shooters on our school, his name's Caden. He's going to be a junior this year, another knockdown shooter. And then I guess with AAU, like I said, being a leader, knockdown shooter, hustle. I love to hustle points all the time. And then same with school, getting down and dirty, taking charges, diving on the floor. Don't mind all about that, all that type of stuff.
Okay, so it's fair to say you just bring the same thing. I mean, they require the same. Okay. Well, tell me, what do you bring to the bench for the time that you are on the bench? What do you bring? Tell me that.
Probably I'd say like another point of view. Sometimes I'm calling out back screens, someone going back door. Yeah, like the coaching aspect. Because there's always, as a player, I've never seen stuff that's been happening behind me. So if a big doesn't call it, okay, I'm going to call from the sideline for you. Repeating plays when we're calling them out. Just being a good teammate. If I'm seeing someone that's in their head, like, knock it off. Don't worry about it. Play basketball. Doesn't matter. Like, just do your thing. And then everybody starts doing their thing, and it makes you more available as well. So, like a blessing in disguise, really.
Great. So do I hear and sense a little bit of coaching perhaps in the future?
Oh, most definitely. I'd love to coach when I'm done. When I'm done playing basketball, I'd love to stay right there. One of the things I want to go to college for is either sports writing, so like ESPN analyst, something like that, or business and finance. So one of those.
Hey, those are two strong fields, man, and I mean they are definitely fields that have plenty of openings. I mean, especially you start young, or if you start
Exactly.
if you have a career, it's also a great way. So definitely, I do numbers. I teach math and also PE and whatnot, but parents have always been accountants, finance. So definitely, man, always gonna have a need for numbers. So
Gotcha.
that's great. So okay, well that covers my question about what do you want to major in. That's good, man. Well, let me ask you this, bro. Why do you think you have ridden under the radar for so long, even though you've had so many, I would say, spectacular to really good performances on big name people?
I would honestly say it's honestly not even like people not seeing me. I honestly think it's just like the internet now. Like you get one good clip and it blows up. Anything can happen now. And a lot of other teams, like I think a lot of people won't take it because of my size. Like being 6 foot guard, like it's I understand it, but it don't matter when we step on that floor. You could be 6'7". I'm gonna treat you the same way.
Hey, you're not the biggest guard, 6 foot guard either.
Exactly. I'm a lean 6 foot guard.
There you go. Now, I will say something. You had this one captain on your team, man. Look, the first thing we noticed when he stepped on the court was he has these shoulders, boulders for shoulders.
Oh,
He looks,
Cedric. He's like that. He's like big. He's
man,
huge.
yeah, he
Cedric.
looks like
Yeah.
a man, and he was out there grabbing boards, looking like a little Rodman. But I mean, when I say defending and grabbing rebounds like crazy, I was like, Jesus.
Wait,
But yeah,
was he a guard? He was a guard or a big?
no, he wasn't a guard. No, he wasn't the guard that came in off of the bench. He played like a four. He played like a four man.
He had like a flat top kind of.
Something like that in a little part.
Yo, okay, that's Thomas. That's Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a monster. And what's so crazy is he didn't even show his like offense that much that weekend. Like knocks down the mid range, hits threes. He's good.
Okay. Well, we'll definitely be on the lookout, man. I'm definitely gonna have to reach out to your director about something because I really like the basis of your team was really good. You know what I mean? And even the role players, they showed here and there that they had more than just the ability to rebound and pass. It came at the right moments. You could tell that. I mean, if you really watch, you could tell that they were more skilled than they showed. It was all about, it was all about they win. Even the big man, there were a couple of times he stepped out and shot that three, but the form wasn't bad. And, he didn't do it too much to a point where it was a hindrance to your team dominating or controlling the momentum at the time. So I definitely saw where at the end of the day, even though they were winning, they wanted to be confident in it and they were still able to show off some of their skill sets. So yeah, definitely. All right. Well, hey, tell me this. Name two things that your AAU coach gets onto you about. I want to hear two things that your school coach gets onto you about, and two things that your AAU coach gets onto you about.
My school coach, he says I laugh too much and
Right.
And going too fast. Like, because like a lot of times, like he won't tell me something, but like something could be going on in the game, and I'll start laughing, and he'll be like, "Why are you laughing? Like it's not funny." And to me, like it doesn't matter where I'm playing. Like it's not pickup, but like I grew up on this. Like this is fun to me. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna smile. And then just going too fast, like he could tell like when I'm mad that I'm just gonna go downhill and try to go score. And at the time, like people see that and then bundle it up. And then with AAU,
All right. Yeah, here we are, man. Had a little glitch, a little mishap or whatnot.
that's my bad. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. Glad you stuck around. But hey, I think what we were talking about was I asked for two things that your AAU coaches say, and two things that your school coaches say. Go ahead and inform them.
So before the little mishap happened, the two things that my high school coaches tell me is that I laugh too much, and that and then I go too fast sometimes on the court. But my AAU coaches, they say that sometimes that I'm a little too friendly. Like before the games, I'll go up to the team like, what up, dap everybody up, and we play. And the second thing is that I'm not. Well, I guess they're like the same thing. I'm not mean enough. So it's like, but to me, it's like I can still be your friend and still beat you. Like I do that all the time. We play video games. I can be your friend. I can laugh at you. But then when I hit a three and you're not laughing, now I'm laughing. It's the difference.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Exactly.
patronizing people,
Yeah.
Having conversation while killing them. So it's kind of like I don't like this. Yeah. I got you. Okay. All right. With that being said, all right. What are three things that you feel college coaches who may have their eyes on you or may be considering offering you at this point? What are three things that you feel they should know?
I'm great in the classroom. I'm a great kid in the classroom. A lot of people don't really understand that the difference between two kids is how they act outside of school in the classroom, what clubs they join, what activities. Like me, I'm part of the Black Student Union at my school. I'm part of the business club, all different things. Like, and it's not that it just looks good on my transcript, but it's also just it's gonna help me open more doors once the ball stops bouncing. Another thing,
you understand that because having a resume going into college is very good, and it allows you to be mentally prepared to develop a resume while in college, going into whatever the future may hold for you. So definitely.
Two. I mean, obviously, I'm a knockdown shooter. That's one of the highlights. You can play me at the one or the two. I can play both. And then the third thing is that I'm a gym rat. I'm always in the gym. Like right now I'm in the gym, and we're on the rest finish our interview. I love. There's nothing more therapeutic or anything in this world than hearing a ball bounce and shoes squeaking. I can sit in here for hours. Don't even have to play. Just watch.
No, I feel you,
Oh,
man. I feel you. I definitely,
most therapeutic.
I got me a little part-time gig overnight, and sometimes I work from 10 to 6, and I gotta be in, the games for a lot of tournaments typically start about 8 o'clock. So I'll be trying to catch like multiple naps while I can't say that, but I'll be trying to stay rested and whatnot, because I'm trying to be in the gym 8 o'clock in the morning to watch that first
Exactly.
game is going on. Find as we say, a hidden gem, at some of the early games for some of the what some would consider lesser matchups. Some would
Yeah.
consider, yeah. So definitely, I understand the how therapeutic being around basketball or players or at times. Yeah, when I get off of this call right now, I'm gonna go to Lifetime. All right, and I'm gonna go get me a workout in, man, for real. So yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So you gave me two. What was the third one though? Was that three?
Oh, I said grade in the classroom. Oh, I'm a knockdown shooter, and then
Gym rat.
basketball my therapy.
All right.
Gym rat.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right. So you already told me, what you wanted to major in, finance or not necessarily analytics, but maybe commentary or broadcasting or whatnot. All right. Um,
Yeah.
tell you what. So with that being said, you already told me who your biggest inspiration was. You said your mom, why make her and your dad pay for college, and I definitely get that. Tell me this: what is your workout regimen like? Like both in season and in season and postseason.
I Okay, so right now we're starting back up with school season. So with the month of June, our AAU team's gonna let us be with our school teams. So right now we're starting out about 9. I like to get in the gym about 7 or 8. We have a gun at our school, so I'm able to shoot on the gun for about a couple hours, and then practice from about 9 to 11:45, 12, and I'll shoot for another 30 minutes after. I come home, I do my summer school stuff, and then after that, I either go lift weights or I do yoga at Lifetime. The yoga classes are
Hold
fire.
on, man.
Yoga
I gotta
classes
ask.
helps.
I gotta ask, Angelo. What do you do? Vinyasa? Do you do the hot yoga? Do you do vinyasa yoga?
No. I'm doing regular. I'm not ready for hot yoga yet.
Oh man, you gotta try.
What's so crazy is my aunt. She owns like a
Uh-huh.
sauna place, and so like they do their own hot yoga over there too. So like I'll like stop by and like do
Yeah,
it for a little bit, but man, it
it
drains me
does.
bad. It's like when I do hot yoga, it's like a whole
It did.
workout, and when I'm doing normal yoga, it's just like me stretching. But and then usually I'll do weights. I'll do a little bit of weights and then cardio, and then just most of the time I'm at home doing push-ups, sit-ups, just staying in shape. Always, that's just the main goal, because you never know what's gonna happen to your body when your body wants to not let you go for that extra push. So you just always want to be mobile, stay in shape, eat good, all that stuff.
Well, tell me this: do you supplement at all? I'm curious. Do you supplement?
Um, not really. Sometimes like it really just depends. Like, because a lot of times when I do make it home, I'm already exhausted. So sometimes like I do say like I'll forget to drink my protein shake, or before I leave Lifetime, I grab them downstairs, bounce out. But just a lot of the time, it's just depends if I do it or not.
Okay, but basically, it's just kind of inconsistent. It's like when it comes
Yeah.
to you. Right? Okay. Tell me this, man. Hey, well, you know what? Normally, I would ask like for some goofy things, but the smiling and the constant laughing. I mean, that says enough. We already, and plus, I already know you, so we already know you got plenty
Yeah.
of goofy. You know what I mean? Tell me this: who are your three favorite NBA players right now, and why?
Right now, ooh, that's hard.
I tell you what. I tell you what. Give me your three favorite NBA players. Period. And why then?
Oh, period. Okay, that's easy. I'll give you AI, AI, white chocolate, monster, and then I guess I'll go with Kristaps Porzingis. We're from the same country. We're both Latvian, so
Okay.
that and so what a lot of people don't know is my first name. It's actually Kristaps Angelo Kambala. So people didn't know how to pronounce it at the time, so I never like really went by it. So like, cause in America, like phonetically, like a lot of the names people don't know how to pronounce it. So I was like, at the time I was like, no, my name's just Angelo. Like I think I was until like fourth grade. I didn't know my name was Kristaps. So the teacher like called me for attendance and I didn't answer. I was like, you missed Angelo. There's no Angelo on my sheet. And then I figured it out. And then he got drafted by the Knicks. And then like everyone knew how to pronounce it. And then I was just like, yeah, that's my name too. And they were like, no, it's not. And then like people would see it. So it's cool. And
Did you
then
have it on your Twitter profile last year with Vegas Elite?
did it say it on there? You said?
I want to say it did because I had a hard time finding you at first. As a matter of fact, I had to speak to a
Oh
lady,
yeah, no. Yeah.
Vicky. I think her name was Vicky, and she was kind of helping y'all. She was kind of helping y'all with recruitment and everything in the media.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh yeah, this is him," and I was like, "I know Kambala, but I don't remember no Kristaps."
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and so why do you choose AI and white chocolate?
Oh well, AI just one, he changed the game without even playing. Like think about it like that. Like the way that he'd come into games and like the NBA literally had to set a rule just for how he dressed. And I think that's just like that itself is like, okay, that's pretty cool. Like you have your own rule on how you dress. Like that's pretty cool. In the NBA, that's
renegade, right?
Yeah. But then also like his mentality, like he didn't care. It didn't matter who you were in these four lines. He didn't care. Like we're gonna go to war, and I love that. And then White Chocolate, just his creativity is out of this world. Like obviously everybody knows the elbow pass, but like if you really watch his highlights and like watch what he does, like mind blowing. It's shocking.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, two of my favorite point guards ever. Some people give me a lot of slack on it, but it's got to be Jason Williams and Steve Nash.
He's always on. He's on everybody's list.
Yes, but Steve Nash too. And I'm surprised you say like a Steve Nash or a Steph Curry because we've already explained how prolific of a shooter, for the AAU realm, how good of a shooter you are. I was surprised that not really hear a shooter as one of your top players, But hey, I feel like,
it's fun. It's funny because I would say like it's not that he's not top. He's like top 5 for me. Because now I'm starting to get the nickname of Baby Curry, and so I never got that before until this year, and I was like, okay, I kind of like it. And then like now I'm starting to implement more of his game into mine. Like, I used to watch a lot of Trae Young and Jamal Murray growing up, and then hold on, my bad.
You good.
And then just like a lot of their stuff, but now like I'm watching his game more. Like instead of just okay, he can shoot it. Like I'm watching like his head, like his eyes, everything. Like it's really good to watch, and it's really good to just take pieces of it.
Oh yeah, especially in the earlier years. He was a really good passer in the earlier years, but people didn't talk about the fact that he averaged like 5 or 6 assists, and those assists were nice. It's just that they never outweighed his shooting ability in the game. Exactly. But definitely, I understand that. But Baby Curry, it was at one point Vegas Elite. You had one game. I think you knocked down like 6 or 7. I think you went 6 or 7 out of 9. I was like,
yeah,
what is going on here? I was like, who is this kid? Wait a second. Who's this little light-skinned kid coming out of it killing everybody, man? Now, I didn't think Baby Curry, but I sure as hell was trying to think of a hell of a shooter at the time to give you a nickname. But yeah, man, I get that. All right. Well, hey, if you had to compare your game to any existing college or NBA player, well, I say and college and NBA player, who would they be?
I would say I'd say NBA player, a combo of Trae Young and Steph Curry. And college, well, he's not in college anymore. But what is his name? Went to Marquette, light skin, point guard, shooting the ball. They played.
Yes. He was lights out. It's not Carson. He went to he's over there. Jesus Lord, he broke all the records. I mean, I don't want to say broke all the records, but he was killing people. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to get off of here until I get it down. Hold on. Marquette. I remember exactly who you're talking about, man.
It's not Marcus Johnson, is it?
What is it?
I said I don't think it's Marcus Johnson. It's like Marcus something.
I think it may be. Hold on. Here we go. No, Marcus Howard, and he's an Arizona native. I went out there one time to go. I think I went out to Vegas for the summer league, and I just happened to be. I saw him on 2 workouts. I saw him at one over there at UNLV because I got on campus. I knew someone that was playing in the summer league, so I went out there, saw him working out with somebody, and then I ended up at a I forget the name of the gym. It was a gym that I used to watch like little mixtapes on from Arizona's finest and whatnot. It's you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
it's like light wood, but red and white around and whatnot. I forget. I'll find out. I got pictures there. But yeah, and I saw him working out there. I was like, man, okay, this kid, I'm talking about, gave him the toughest combinations into a catch and shoot or a dribble, and this kid was lights out. I'm like, Jesus.
It didn't matter who you put on him. If it went up, it was touching the bottom of the net.
Yes. So yeah, definitely get that. All right, that's a bet, man. And I give you that since that's a heck of a player. Marcus Howard was a hell of a player. All right, and hey, for this segment, what are your 3 favorite shoes of all time, man?
All time? Okay, I'm definitely gonna go Kyrie 2s.
Okay.
Kyrie 2s. Kobe 8s.
All right.
And then KD 6s. KD 6s.
Ooh, those were some corn rubbers. You know what I'm saying? If you had a flat foot, that was before KD realized how flat-footed he was and how narrow-footed or how wide-footed he was.
Yeah.
He had narrow. That thing rubbed so many corns in my toes, man. I'm telling you. But I feel you on that. They had a great design, though. Definitely had.
No, and the color combos on those were crazy.
Yeah, they were. That was when they first started really introducing heavy that fly wire into their. Yeah, that fly wire used to kill people's the side of people's little toes, man.
Yeah, on the side of my feet, they used to be messed up.
Yeah, but you love how you looked in them though.
Oh yeah, no, in pictures I look great in them. If I could get my hand on a pair of those, I'd wear them again. But probably for like a half.
eBay, my friend. Don't go to StockX. Go to eBay. They got the authenticity brand. If you ever get a little money and you decide to, hey, go to eBay, man. You'll find something for good. But okay. And so, what's your favorite shoe to hoop in right now?
Oh well, since I'm playing with Adidas, I gotta go with the Dames. I love them. They're mad comfy. Ankle support is really good. So this is good.
Okay.
Good shoes, great shoes.
And so, even though you're with Adidas, if you weren't with Adidas, would it still be the Dames? Be honest.
I don't know. It would either be them or the probably Kyrie 2s. I got my hand on a pair of Kyrie 2s. So yeah. I'd be wearing them in the season. In the season, man, I love those joints.
They are nice. Wait, yeah, they're the ones with the spikes in the heel, spikes at the back, right?
No, those are the Kyrie ones. The Kyrie 2s are the ones with they're like kind of at an angle and it comes with a strap across. Or is that the one? No, I'm pretty sure that's the 2. Let me check that.
Let me see.
Let's get.
I'm curious now.
Check that right.
Yeah, Kyrie 2s.
Yeah, no, yeah, the Kyrie 2 is the one with the strap across. Yeah.
I still
Okay,
got.
I was right.
They're too small for me. I got the all maroon ones. You remember the ones that were they were like
Yes,
blood red? Yeah, man.
yes,
I got those.
yes. I used
I
to
don't even
have
know.
the growing up. I had the Team USA ones, and I had
Yeah,
the
played
when
in
they won
those.
the championship, the MVP pack, the gold and black ones. I used to. I'm telling you, I tore those to shreds. Like the strap, I cut the strap off, just turned them into outdoor shoes. Like I never took them off. That was my favorite shoe to wear.
I had the first pair. I bought the first pair because I worked at the time I was working at Foot Locker or Champs, and so I had access to all the on shelf shoes. So I bought a pair. They were great. Ended up selling them to a kid. I bought some for a couple of my players, and then I went out there and I got the USA. I got a USA brand, the ones that were blue, red, and white. I think they were limited edition, and then I went and got the all maroon ones. But the ones that I had bought and I got them stolen, and I was so pissed. I bought the Krispy Kreme ones.
I got those too.
Oh
I
my
had them. I
god,
literally.
man.
What's so crazy is I didn't know they released. I didn't even know that was like a thing yet. I went to the mall. It was Black Friday. I went to the mall. I see this huge line. I was like, "What's this line for?" So there was two stores. It was the Foot Locker and the House of Hoops. House of Hoops
Yes.
just opened and everyone was staying in Foot Locker. I'm like, "Oh mom, those are the shoes that I have, but they're Krispy Kreme ones. Can I get them?" I get them. I see the box and I was like, "Whoa!" Like it actually looks like
Yes,
Krispy Kreme, but I still have that box at my house.
bro.
And then
They were wonderful.
I brought them. I had to mail them back to my house because I flew to Arizona. So I had to mail them back to my house. That I thought they were gonna get stolen, but then I got to play them for like a year and a half. That was my favorite shoe too. I love them.
Yeah, hey, that's good. That's great taste, my boy. That's great taste. All right, man. Well, hey, we got a feel for you, how you're hitting gym and everything. Some of the things you like. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get into just some personal questions, and then we're gonna zoom into the speed round questions. All right. What is your favorite pastime other than basketball, my man?
Say that one more time.
What is your favorite pastime outside of basketball?
Oh, I love reading. Reading's good. Meditating, and then honestly, just kicking it with my mom.
Okay.
Just me and my mom. That's like my
So is
best
it
friend.
safe to say
Me and her can do whatever. It doesn't
boy?
matter.
Is it safe to say you're a mama's boy?
Oh, yeah,
Ain't nothing
for sure.
I got
I
you.
don't care. I'll
Are you
scream
an
it
only
too.
child?
No, I got an older brother.
Okay. All right. Yeah, got you. All right. What are your top three music artists?
Man, okay. Top three.
I don't know.
Right now, I'd have to say. Who I listen to a lot. Oh, J. Cole. I listen to J. Cole a lot.
Respect it.
Kendrick, his new album
Love it.
is great. And then I'll throw in some R&B in there. I'll say Giveon. I'll throw him in there.
Gideon. All right.
Yes,
All right. I got you, my man. I got you. All right. Hey, if you ever come to Dallas and we link up, man, hey, you can ride in my car, man. I can mess. I'll pass you the connector. All right.
Let's
That's
go.
all right. All right. What has this season of AAU taught you that you didn't already know about yourself or your opponents, your player, your teammates?
It taught me a lot how to be confident. A lot of the time in school balls, it really sucks sometimes. But some high school coaches can take the love away from a kid. But I've had AAU coaches throughout my whole life, like be confident in yourself, like always play. And a lot of them gave me like big brother roles, father figures that I can always call them up and they'll be like, "Angelo, how's everything?" And that's just one of the blessings I love about AAU.
Got you. Okay. What's your favorite subject in school, man?
Oh, well, at my school, I'd say business. I love my business class. My teacher's dope. And then, I mean, like, it's not an elective, like as a regular class, I'd say English. I'm an English guy.
All right.
Writing essays, that's not too bad. Poems, all that stuff's easy to me. See, I'm the guy who's I'm the guy who struggles with math, like numbers, and it's crazy because I play sports. So I'm like, why is it so hard? But English, give me an hour, 300 page word, say a 300 word essay, easy. Give me an hour.
That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing. And I'm a math guy. So even in sports, like even when I play soccer, basketball, I'm always looking at angles. I'm always looking at like whenever I started like training kids, I talk about how much effort, how much power to put into your shot, how much risk, where's the angle of trajectory, you know what I'm saying, for your shot,
Yeah.
your shoulder more and stuff like that. So, being a math major, that's what kind of helped me out on that. So I get you. I get you. All right. Here we go. Jordan, LeBron, or Kobe?
Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna go Jordan. I'm gonna go Jordan.
My man.
That's such a tough question, but like he's like the create. Like to me, like this is how I see it. I say Jordan. I can't use GOAT because time hasn't stopped yet. So like there could be some 7'3" point guards somewhere in a different country just waiting for his opportunity, and when he comes over, he blows it out the water. So like, but then I feel that Kobe, RP Kobe, but he took his game he took Jordan's game and perfected it even more, and then LeBron's just a different animal.
Okay. Okay.
So
I respect that. Now, I respectfully have to say Kobe didn't perfect Jordan's game, but he definitely took it. I think the matter is that like in one of the other interviews I've done, it's really relevant to say the greatest of their time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Jordan
yeah,
Washington dominated the league when he was in there. Kobe dominated. He wasn't alone because you still had Shaq, who was definitely dominant within his position and his right. And right now, I mean, to be going for so long and whatnot, LeBron is still a top three, if not top three, top five player, in the NBA to this day. And definitely a game changer.
exactly.
Do I like the effect that he has on everything that he goes to and leaves? No, but definitely, does he do things that pretty much almost nobody else in the league can do today for a team and a
Yeah,
group of players? Yes, he does. So, definitely a GOTT. I guess you can't say GOAT, but you can say a GOT. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest of their
exactly.
time. I feel that. All right. Shaq Olajuwon or Tim Duncan?
Ooh, okay. Are we saying in the five position? Because if we're going to the
In
five,
the
Tim
five
Duncan is the
position. Got
four.
to be in the five. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm taking Shaq. No one's stopping Shaq.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. All right. Decent. Yeah. All right. Ray Allen, Steph, or JJ Redick?
Oh, you know who I'm taking? I'm taking Steph.
Take it, Steph. All right. I can
I'm
respect that. Me,
taking the baby.
I'm a JJ Redick fan only because the thing about Steph is, yes, he's lights out from three and he can shoot inside too, but that boy JJ Redick, the way he used to stop on the dime, I mean, pull up and
Oh no, yeah, like
mid range. I mean, I just loved how effective he was. But Steph Curry is definitely a game changer. I mean, you put the ball in his hands and he's gonna go for 20 to 30, if not more. So I respect it. I can definitely see where you would choose that, but have to ask why Ray Allen in third.
oh, I wouldn't have Ray Allen as third, but Ray Allen's man, he's just a monster himself. Like he does the same thing that JJ did, but he was bigger and he played better on both
Yeah,
sides of
he
the ball.
did. He was more athletic. I mean, Ray Allen in the early years, he hit shots, but that some gun was dunking on people. I'm talking about with the ferocity. You know what I'm saying? Ferociously getting up in the air. I'm talking about
Yeah,
years at UConn. He was a danger. He was a menace. Not to mention when he got
yeah, and he's Jesus Shuttlesworth, so it's like he's definitely taking second.
Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, definitely, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. Point guard position. Now I know this is a lot of names, so stay with me. All right. Steve Nash, White Chocolate, Magic Johnson, Jason Kidd, Rafer, or Rajon?
Um,
I'll say it one more time. Steve Nash, White
okay.
Chocolate, Magic Johnson, Jason Kidd. I got to throw my boy Rafer in there. I got to throw my boy Austin in there. Skip to Malou and Rajon Rondo. Who you pulling at your point? as a pass first guard?
I'm gonna have to go with Magic.
All right. Why?
I, just he's 6'9", like he's 6'9" monster.
Enough said, man. Hey, look, as long as you choose it because of the height and the ability to pass the ball and move it around and facilitate.
Yeah, like he can. The only thing that he can't do that the other guards on that list can do is shoot. He's just not as a consistent shooter. But if we're looking like a guy, I just need a guy to swing the ball around and play defense. Oh, I'm picking Magic.
And it depends on the generation you're hooping too. Yeah, because I mean, you know, he was a monster. You know what I'm saying? They all were within their own rights, their own teams, and their own years in the league. So I get that. All right, who you pulling for your four? Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, or Dirk Nowitzki?
I'm going with Tim Duncan.
All right.
Silent killer.
Tim Duncan, slam dunk. Wait, I forgot what they said. Try to mess with. No, what was it? It said Kobe Bryant, slam dunk slam dunk giant. Try to mess with the code, don't try it. They said Tim Duncan. I forgot.
Yes.
They had that whole little thing on him on that Sprite commercial. You remember that, or were you too young?
Say one last
It
time.
was a Sprite commercial back in the day. Do you remember that Sprite commercial?
I don't actually.
Oh man. Okay. You got to look it up. Look up Sprite commercial with Kobe and Tim Duncan. It was
I got you.
It was early in their careers, and I think Kobe was a rookie or maybe in his second year. And yeah, man, it was a good one. They gave him a nickname early. All right. Last one on this one is passing big man, facilitating big man that can get you a bucket. Jokic, D-Boss, Sabonis, Lamar Odom, and I had to throw one in there. Bill Walton had to give a little affirmative action, man, you know.
I'd go with, I don't know, actually. Nah, I'm going with Sabonis.
Okay, Sabonis, why is that?
I had to pick a European. You know, me being a European, I gotta show the love. I gotta give me a European.
All right. That's bad, but not a lot of people know about what Sabonis brought to the game, man. Dude was
a monster when he was in Portland. Monster.
When he was overseas in his younger years, he was an absolute threat out there at the World Show. He was. I mean, knocking down shots. He had the ugliest, the weirdest looking 3-point shot because it was like all fingers and barely wrists. But that's some gun you knock down threes. Yeah, so I feel you on that. All right.
Hey, you know what they?
Huh? Say again.
So you know what they say: if it's broke, don't fix it.
Hey, he definitely didn't fix it. And it definitely wasn't broke, man. It definitely wasn't broke. All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and get into the speed round questions. All right, my man.
All right, let's get it.
All right. Man or zone?
Say that one more time.
Man or zone?
Oh man.
Drive or pull up?
Oh, pull up.
Offense or defense?
Defense.
Pre-game ritual or post-game ritual?
Oh, pre-game ritual.
AAU season or school season?
I'll go AAU season.
All right. Cool. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you for taking time out and spending it with me doing this interview and whatnot. I hope to continue hearing great things and whatnot, man. And, I just want to stay in touch because, hey, you're a great kid, great player. And I think your stock is definitely going to shoot up this summer. You keep doing what you're doing, showing them. I can't see how I wouldn't, you know. But yeah, man, thanks for coming out. Anything you have for me?
I appreciate it. Appreciate all the love that you've given me over the first beginning that you met me from freshman year to now. it's just the beginning for you. You already know this is about to go up. It's about to blow up everything.
Hey,
Hidden Gems
that
is
is
on the rise.
that is the prayer, man. That is the prayer.
Yes, sir. And I'm really just blessed that you gave me the opportunity. So I thank you. I got to say thank you.
No, man. You know, we've been fighting for what, almost 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks now, trying to get together, trying to set a time and whatnot. So, no, man, I'm just happy that we were able to get together today. You know, we had a little hiccup in the midst of it, but definitely got you back on, and we were able to finish strong. So, man, appreciate it again, everybody. This is Angelo Kambala. Look forward to hearing more from him and his team, Dream Visions, and yeah, and that's it. All right, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.